Hello, friends, and welcome to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Today we find ourselves back in Footfall. We are in the Shadow Quarters just outside of the area that we were unable to access before. But now we are here, the gate is down, and we have someone to speak to in order to get inside. This is Disabled. My name is Ed, and let's get into it. Alright, let's talk to Extermination Brigade Sergeant. The foreman of Utility Crew 3 is whistling some jaunty tune. So, is the quarantine zone safe now? Well, that depends. We figure everyone who could have died is dead and rotten, and disease and parasites don't usually live in corpses. We threw a few expendables in the quarantine zone, and we can say for sure that it was thirst that killed them in the end, not disease. So it looks like we did not get here in time to help anyone or discover what was truly going on. Brothers and sisters, look, they cleared the way. We break through. It's now or never. I won't die here like a rat. Go! Go! Shoot everyone you run into! Well, that's just
You
rude.
will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Shoot everyone you run into? How undiscerning of you. Like, seriously, that is unnecessary, buddy. Okay, Cassia will go first, so I'm just going to stick her out here and not bother with cover, because we can get her in cover after she gets her turn. Irliette will go second, so at least we are guaranteed that she will get a chance to attack before she ends up dead. Want her access on this side, so let's put her here, so that she can shoot anyone on this side of the room. Her cover is less in this position. Well, yeah, well, I think, no, she's up, acting like there's not any cover there. So we will put her here. Hopefully this low wall isn't going to be a problem. We'll see. Okay, then Gladius. No cover for Gladius, it would appear. No good option, so we'll just shove him out here. We're going to try to keep people close as possible, but still, you know, with access to the enemy. But here, he's fairly protected. There's stuff between him and the other guys anyway. Argenta. Looks like Argenta might be able to take out this whole dang crew, actually. Let me get her where Cassia can see her. I'm just going to plant her out in the open as well, because she's going to be my... Yeah, she's going to be my extra turn receiver, so I can verify that we will get those movement points on that action. So I will leave all of them where they are currently. Pascal, we'll bring him here. Heinrichs probably needs to come up this direction. We will stick him right here. And then Irliette, we've already put in place, so I think we are good to go. Start battle. Cassius first. This is infusing, yes, this is helping out allies. So we're going to hit Argenta here.
Not a servitor.
And as you see, she's getting extra hit points right out of the gate. Reveal the light, we'll go to Gladius. And then we'll use Bring It Down on Argenta. And she did not get movement points. How annoying. Okay. We are going to do burst fire.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Are you kidding me right now? Okay. It's the only one I can hit.
Faith without deed eradicated.
Wow, killed him. Lovely. Okay. Gonna jump back over to that, and it'll be her turn when it's her turn. She did not get movement. I'm very disappointed. I guess she'll get extra movement on her actual turn, but we just got to get there from here because there are a lot of enemies that go before she does. So we kind of hung her out to dry, but I did that on purpose to see what was going to happen. Cassia gets her actual turn now. First, let's put down a front line. Let's give that here because Argenta's going to be exposed. We will backline right here. I'm going to flip this in. There we go. For Cassia and Heinrichs.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we will rear right there and get... Can I? No. So I can get the Raven and Irliet, but I can't get Pascal. That is okay. We will use Lidless Stare out toward the enemy here.
Isn't this a job for the painted black?
Beautiful. I forgot to change. See, this is the problem. You have to change staff to the other one when you do the debuff. I did not do that, so we didn't get bonus for that, but that is okay. And then we have Overwhelming Stratagem. All attacks by allies in the area inflict overwhelmed effect on any enemy that fails a willpower. So I'm going to give that to Irliet. And we will end turn. She is next. And she's got, oh yeah, we got some good enemies to attack here. So we are first going to
If it serves
analyze.
your cause.
We will
I understand
claim
your intent.
perfect spot. We will do a Death Whisper on this one.
This tedium is beneath me. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Beautiful. We can mark an opening.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
No, you are not. And we'll do a Deadeye shot right here. Perfect. Beautiful. And end her turn.
Show me what you've got.
Good.
Let's get to it.
Very nice.
Let's make it quick.
Good. And Argenta's ready to go. So let's flip over to our shotgun.
I'll do it.
Perfect. And then we'll do Wildfire. And give him one more.
Strike is a prayer.
Beautiful. Let's do
As the
Run and
Emperor
Gun.
commands, I act.
And look at that. She did get the 3 extra. We just did not use them. How interesting. How very interesting. And we'll come up. Flip weapons here. Oh, no, we will not. Back to the shotgun. And then we'll put one
I
into
will
this guy.
bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Fantastic. And she's in cover. We will end turn. And that is all we needed to do there. We will pull Gladius out this way.
Who, if not? Consider this a taste. Your end was inevitable.
Beautiful. We now have 2 Death from Aboves. Though I'm not going to waste them right now. I can't do anything with them. Instead, I will use Iron Arm on Gladius. And we'll go ahead and set
I'll make it
ourselves
happen.
aflame
I'll see to it personally.
and end turn.
Here we go.
dead yet?
Out of my way.
Alright, brings us to Pascal. We've got Analyze Enemies. Can't get that one, so we'll get the two here in front of us. That's got the most hit points. We will mark Bounty.
Request approved.
And again. And can I mark that guy? I cannot. Nope. Nobody else can be marked. So we will let that roll. Alright, we will claim perfect spot. And then we will
Prognosis is favorable.
and get our attack in right here. Actually, can I do this? Oh, I can do this. Oh yeah.
The Omnissiah knows the Omnissiah condemns you.
That was gorgeous. That was absolutely fantastic. And we'll end turn. Heinrichs is up. We will relocate. Maybe, if I can find how to do. There it is. Relocate. Please, thank you.
Go
We'll
on, beast.
Put our bird in place. And then we'll hit it with. I can't. Why can't I? Yeah.
More trouble than it's worth.
No line of sight. Okay. Alright, so we'll charge. We won't charge. I just have to move, apparently. So I will move.
Everyone, step aside.
Then we'll buff. Which misses me entirely, so I took myself out of it. Yay me. Hit again.
Let's see to it.
A feeling of terror grips your heart. Why? Okay. Because of this, all allies gain +2 resolve. Every additional stack of this effect increases the resolve bonus by +2. My resolve goes up and I'm terrified? I don't... Okay. We'll attack.
For the throne, the Inquisition sends
Beautiful.
their regards.
And turn. Cassia is up. Let's go ahead and
Me?
buff Heinrichs here.
If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And we'll let him go
I
ahead
am
and
a
attack
navigator,
again.
not a servitor.
I won't object to that.
High momentum.
There we go. An otherworldly screech pierces your ears. Huh. What is going on with that? Why are we having a problem here with Heinrichs? Heinrichs. Haney? No? Yeah, we saw that. I don't know why those things are happening. Am I getting a debuff of some kind? No? No? All this is as it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know what any of that was about. But we are now going to use Daring Breach and finish this fight off. I should be able to get to that guy.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
Because I get full everything here. So let's move through the ick, shall we? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back off one more. Head up.
But of
Use
course,
Endure.
Lord Captain.
Charge.
I won't object to it.
Beautiful. And I believe
I
that
won't go
finished it off.
down easy.
Damage is negligible.
Okay, yeah, we're doing good. No real issues. Let's go loot. Nice. Nobody took significant damage in that fight, which I love. Okay. There were some goods over here I saw. An ANV leaflet. We have seen that many times. We've got some people standing about.
Let us see what I found.
Indeed. Oh, hello. Toxic Knife. One-handed melee weapon, light, primitive knife, 10% armor pen, 6 toxin damage. Interesting. Let's talk to a vagabond here. Death, dressed in black, walked the streets and sowed disease. Pete and Repeat were sitting on a wall. Pete fell off. Who's left? Okay. Interesting.
I always have a backup plan.
Look, over there.
Over where? I think all of those goods were already highlighted. What did he see? I don't know. Coughs hoarsely. Nay, nay. No? That's what... Echo's telling me down here is what he looked at. Reverend Hieronymus teaching on the path of St. Drusus. This thin pamphlet exudes a faint caustic smell, likely that of fresh inscriber ink. Our being is steeped in degradation, and no longer can we imagine existing outside it. Are you capable of perceiving the depths to which this heinous miasma has rooted itself in our lives? Pompous aristocrats indulge in despicable revelries. Behind their tall palace walls and planetary masters vie to possess the greatest luxuries, while you and your family choke on your corpse-starch slop after a grueling work shift. Millions of soldiers die in the dirt to combat xenoprofanity, while their commanders, their duties forgotten, squabble among themselves, seeing every death as nothing more than a stone in the monument of their own glory. Scholars pursue forbidden and mind-twisting knowledge. The righteous break their oaths and spread lies. Our BTs thieve worse than any criminal would, and you are sullied by vicious degeneracy, of which you are not even aware. This pernicious rot is all-pervading, for there is none who has not succumbed to it. Does it frighten you to be in their midst? In our midst? Will you carry on calmly living in this impious loathsomeness, hiding your gaze from the world and hiding the world from your gaze? Will you become like a mindless servitor, or will you honestly realize the sheer baseness and repulsiveness of creation? And then you will renounce your former life, and you will accept your new self, and relinquish your worldly affairs. Follow the road that was paved for us by St. Drusus, warrior and conqueror, sectors uncharted. And leave behind the sacrilege-ridden world, and, as is our immortal emperor's will, join our sacred crusade to walk the path that leads out of the murk of apostasy and irreverence, and into the darkness of the unknown and unfathomed. It is in this darkness that we will light the candles of true faith, for only in their fires can we still find motes of light. Okay, well, Hieronymus had a little bit to say there. Interesting. Flip around. Oh, there is something up here. Oh, the citizen. We already talked to him, I think. We did. Or if we didn't, he said the same thing the last guy said, so. Judging by the traces of destruction and the corpses all around, many people tried to break through this door. Interesting.
Let us not dawdle.
Got another hit here. There is a groove here in the dust, like someone left tracks behind before hastily covering them. Interesting. Got a vagabond here. Goods in that house. Moans unintelligibly. Okay. Let's get our goods before we meander over to these other areas. Pascal, my man.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Another ANV leaflet, indeed it is. Had a Medicaid check over here, 100%.
I always get the job done.
The dead are covered in ulcers and several show traces of repulsive mutations. Not sure why that required a Medicaid check, but okay. Oh. Oh! To the mutant's lair. Uh-oh. Well, we will look at that later. Right now, we have more places to go,
Always
things to
keep
see,
your eye on the price.
if you will. I wonder if that track we discovered back there had anything to do with that. We have an elevator we can activate, which is cool.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Fantastic. We'll check that out here momentarily, but we have more stuff to look at.
Just as I planned.
These people did not die from the disease. It seems they simply fought to the death over the remaining provisions. Wow, that's rough. Rough, rough, rough. Open areas of skin have turned into one massive burst ulcer. The buzzing of flies and the heinous stench complete the picture. Back around to where we were. Let's go to that elevator,
I
shall
always keep my options open.
we? Head up, see what we can find up here. Is this just back out to the normal locations? Looks to be. Yep, let me go. Have mercy. Wow, a guard just kicked him. Okay, well. Looks like police are police everywhere. Going back down. To the mutant's lair. So. See, make sure we didn't get full exploration. Yeah, there's more goods over here. Let's just handle everything we need to handle before we go into a new area.
Keep your wits about you.
Echo's telling us there's some good stuff this way. Thank you, Echo. And another leaflet from the ANV. We've read all of those multiple times. Loosely buried under the piles of trash are bodies with obvious gunshot wounds. Oh. Pyromaniac boots. The wearer cannot suffer the burning effect by walking over burning cells. The wearer inflicts +3 additional stacks of burning whenever they stand on burning cells. I don't know if those would help my character or not. I'm assuming not, because I don't create burning cells, but I don't know. A runner. What the heck? Do you know how nice it is to say Xandus and Nodus' courier service? It makes me feel like I'm someone important, not just a piss-poor errand boy. Okay. And off he goes. Wow. Weird. A pair of eyes lights up in the darkness, too big to be human, too intelligent to be an animal. A moment later, the vision vanishes. Okay, well. Cool, cool, cool. There was once a mine entrance here, but it caved in decades ago. Alright,
Rise
back
to the top, or
to
get
the
left in
mutant's
the
lair.
dust.
I'm guessing we're accessing that old mine. Very nice. Got some baddies up here. Outlined in red, so I'm assuming that's an immediate hit. Let's go. Let's see if Argenta can get
Sins hidden in the heart turn
shot in
all
here.
to decay. What deeds await us?
Alright, let's pause. Flip over to our big weapon here.
I'll do it.
Open fire right there.
I'll make an example out of you.
Nice. Got a couple of quick shots in. I like that. Okay, let's start with Cassia, of course, who will lead us off. And we will place her right here. Gladius. Looks like they're... Oh, yeah, no. A lot of enemies go before he does. Heinrichs will go early in the rotation today. Interesting. In that case, let's stick Gladius here. And we'll put Heinrichs here. Pascal here. Argenta can move up front because she is going to open fire right down that line there. And Irliette, well, all right, Pascal. Okay, let's move Cassia. Let's move her out front as well. And actually, let's put her behind Argenta. Irliette can go here. Heinrichs is fine. Argenta's fine. Okay, we'll start right there. And let's buff up
Isn't this a job
Argenta.
for the serfs?
Yep, we are infusing, which is what we want. Let's go ahead and give her some extra hit points as well. And what is that? Trench line stratagem. Interesting. For one round, all allies in the area gain 13% cover efficiency and re-roll all failed characteristic tests. Interesting. Well, that sounds like a backline thing. Or a rear thing. Let's put it in the rear, shall we? Go ahead and stick that there.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's place front line here on all of our people. And let's get back line on... There we go. On Pascal.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then we'll use Bring It Down on Argenta.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And let her unload right here. Beautiful. And turn. Cassie is going to swap over to the devastating staff. Come down into cover here. We have 2 there, 2 there. Let's go ahead and do these 2.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Beautiful. Oh wow, he almost didn't make it. That would have been awesome. Oh, we can use Held in My Gaze. We'll do that right
Me,
here.
as duty demands.
Later, Gator. And then turn.
I can handle this.
Is part of the trial.
Not a fan of grenades.
Ugh, my faith shields me.
Somewhat. Alright, well I did not expect the enemy to come back up to that location, but okay. Let me step down. Swap over to the shotgun and get a
Guided by
concentrated
faith.
fire. And put it right
Faith
here.
without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Beautiful. Argenta. And that gives me a run and gun option. We can work these guys here.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Step on Cassia's other side. Looks like I can only get one of them.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Beautiful.
I'll
and
do
then
it.
Wildfire. Unload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Aww. That's bad, but okay. And turn.
Throne take you.
Yeah, we got hit by a toxin, I know. Lovely, lovely. Let's go ahead and buff ourselves up with movement.
Naturally.
Iron Arm. Word of the Emperor.
Let's see to it.
And
I won't
Shield of the
object to
Emperor.
it.
And that is Heinrich's turn. Though he does still have a shield bash available, there's no one to use it on.
Emperor, protect me.
Emperor, protect me.
Nearly yet. Okay. Can't see anybody from here now. We've already cleared out that whole side over there. Great. Not awesome. Okay. Let's move here. She's got line on 3 from here. And we will perfect
Swift
spot.
and silent.
Analyze.
If it serves your cause.
Let's try Killing Edge. I'm curious.
I understand your intent. I hear you moving, no more.
Oh man, I like that. I liked that a lot. Okay, we also have Precise Attack. We haven't oh yeah, we don't have an exploit on them yet. We will wait on that one. Okay, she's going to end her turn. And
This tedium is beneath me.
go for that guy next. Gladius is up. Let's get around. Do a little blade dance here.
The best defense is a good offense.
Nice. We'll go ahead and... no need to do that.
On it.
Nice. Well, I said no
I'll
need to
see
do
to
it,
it
but you might
personally.
want to.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. And I don't have another place to jump that can hit that guy. So I'm not going to waste it. I don't have an attack to do. He is trapped though. So that's good. Yep, we're solid. I don't have anybody to buff. Everybody got buffs. I could buff one of them, but I don't think that would help either of them particularly. And I don't have any med kits on me, so we're going to end right there.
I'll do what it takes.
I will endure.
I can't stand it.
Alright, Pascal's up. We will analyze. And, oh wow, 168. That dude is serious. Okay. We will womp the crap out of him. Womp him again.
Running binary code right.
Beautiful. I'll make him bounty. Doing analysis. And let's
Beyond the sire
deal with his
comprehensible.
attacks. We'll end.
Emperor, protect me.
You don't frighten me.
Cassia is up. I don't know what that was, but yeah. Alright, a lot of grossness here. Let's
If I may.
get Gladius going. Oh man. There we go. We'll fix it. Perfect. And you bring it down.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, nice. Let him do
It's
blade
as good
dance.
as another enemy down. You should have thought twice before You never stood a chance.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was unexpected. We'll use Death Waltz. No, we won't, because I don't have anybody to use it on. I do have 3 jumps, though, so
Who
we'll
if not me?
see where we can get to. And then we can use Death Waltz.
I'll make it happen. Here's my perfect moment. Your end was inevitable.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Just keep that rolling.
Another enemy down.
Lovely. Where is the other end? Is that the only other guy on the field? No, we got 2. There and there. And that is it. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what to do. We will start heading that
I'll
way.
see to it personally. It's as good as done. Who, if not me? You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Oh. Okay. We'll end it right there. Very interesting. Painrex. Oh no, we're still at Cassia right there at this point. That's right. Okay, well let's put her up out of the... Well, there's not a really good spot that's out of the ick, I don't think. Bunch of ick out here. I can bring her up here? I can. Yes, we'll do that.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
There we go. That should help her. And then we can go ahead and drop Zone of Fear right here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, my character got scared too, it looks like. And I can't do Point of Curiosity. I can move our front line right here, though.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's go ahead and buff that.
If I may.
And finish this guy off.
Try to die with grace, at least.
And turn.
It's nothing.
Alright. Concentrated fire. Nice.
That is
And
for the
we'll
weak.
get wildfire.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice. And I'll do Reckless Rush. And get out of the way here. Take a shot, looks like. Would that be okay? Painrex, my man.
I need a foothold.
We will endure.
But
Attack.
of course, Lord Captain.
And do a little shield bashery.
Look out!
Scorn the pain.
Wow, okay. Irliet. If I come here, can I shoot through there without hitting my people? I don't know.
Just
but we're gonna give
designate
it
a
shot.
target.
We can analyze.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Plain perfect spot. Killing edge. Extra damage. Oh yeah.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Alright, everybody over here till all that clears. Pause. Yep, Argenta needs
I'm
a
restless.
med kit.
Injuries will not slow me.
Beautiful. Nobody else needs a med kit. We are all good on that. Group ourselves up here. Let's loot this way until things dissipate, whatever that is. We'll go round it till we can't. Pascal, 100%.
Operation successful.
Thank you, I think. More Reverend Hieronymus. Yes. This is the same one we already read. So that's interesting. All of these Hieronymus teachings down here with the mutants, or right outside the door of them. Imperial Pride. A two-handed ranged weapon. It is light. A low rate of fire. Good range. It's essentially damage against Xenos Psychers in service of Chaos is increased by +4. 15% armor pen. It's interesting. It is interesting. It's a bolter. But it's not one that we need. Argenta is using heavy guns these days. So it is not helping us out. What you find there, Echo? Ah, I've got some more stuff. I don't use these. I should. They do actually do cool things. I just... Hieronymus again. Don't know if that's the same one. Yep, in our midst, that's the same one. Okay. Like they are everywhere. It's wild. We'll take it. Another book. Yep, same one. They do not want you to miss that, for sure. We have a Lore Imperium check. It's not giving me a number, so does that mean we auto get it? I don't know.
As it should be.
Apparently so. A journal of one of the locals. The handwriting is barely legible, but it appears to mark the births and deaths of the inhabitants of the small community of mutants. There is no one to add the last entry. No, there is not. We cleared that path.
Is there money to be made?
Looks like another Hieronymus. Yep. Not sure what that's all about. Pack of reagents. This set of chemical reagents increases the damage of all bleeding, burning, or toxin effects applied by the user by +2. Okay, well, we are picking up all kinds of stuff to increase the burning effect. I'm assuming that would largely be if you had a character using a flamer? Oh, yeah, we just did that. Right, okay. I think that is everything here. I don't see... Let's check the map. No? There are no other areas. We are done here.
Let us not dawdle.
Wow, guys, y'all just gonna run right through the middle of that? I mean, cool, I guess. That's back to the shadow quarters, which is all there is left for us to do. Okay. Okay. We've got some loot here we haven't picked up yet. Let's go ahead and get to that. Right there. Pascal.
The machine gun grants me insight.
Very nice. And we've got another. Around here somewhere.
Always keep my options open.
Ah,
What a peculiar thing.
interesting. Is that another Hieronymus book? Indeed it is. Okay. Alright, let's look at our journal. Deal with the mutants, check. Assess the situation. We did not get that one. We did deal with the mutants. We handled that. Okay. I don't know where we turn that in, at the at Vladame, I guess. There are all the loots. So let's go talk to Vladame. We need to speak to him anyway. Lovely. Liege's residence, if you please. Now, I'd like to go talk to Hieronymus about all of the pamphlets we found. Your lordship, the first ships from Janus have already arrived. The station is no longer facing famine or the predatory interests of the Corded dynasty. I'm glad I've found such a generous and reliable patron. Naturally, your protectorate can count on Footfall offering the special consideration I promised you before. The liege stares at Heinrichs. Slowly, very slowly, Vladane nods to him. Von Calix? Heinrichs responds with an equally reserved nod. Good day, liege. I am accompanying the rogue trader. Please pay no mind to my presence. Your request is difficult to fathom, and even more so to honor, Master Von Calix. But I'm glad to hear there aren't other reasons for this visit, unlike your two previous ones. Let's get down to business. I'm interested in your wares. Oh, ho ho ho. Nothing we can buy. We could sell. He does collect Xeno artifacts. Provisions, of course. Looks like it would put us over. Just over into section 2. What would that get us? We don't need the hex rifle. That is not something we use. Each time the wearer spends 10 stacks of tactical advantage, they gain 1 resolve until the end of combat. Tactical advantage, what is that? Master Tactician gains a special tactical advantage effect that allows them to empower their attacks. Okay, well, we don't have that ability yet, so we don't need those either. Commissar Boots, whenever the wearer chooses an ally as the target of their ability, the wearer immediately gains +1 movement point. The targeted ally gains +1 movement point at the start of this ally's next turn. So I think the Commissar Boots would give us movement, but just 1 movement point. So not much movement, but some movement. Moving over to 2. Why am I not able to buy these if I'm here? I only have a 34 profit factor. That's why. Their profit factor is above me. Okay. Precise bolters, not doing us any good. Large med kit, I don't care. Torment bracelets. If the wearer deals damage to an enemy, forcing that enemy to move, the enemy suffers additional warp damage for each cell they remove during the wearer's turn. And if you're heretical, then the additional warp damage is increased from 1 to 6. Wow, okay. That would be a Cassia, or if you had a character that was heretical, like a personal, like that you built, that was heretical, that could move people, force them to move, that would be for them. None of that's really for me. So pushing into this isn't really that helpful. The Dark Lance is a upgrade over what Irliet's using, I think. Fusion Gun is a Meltagun. Outcast Visor, that's for Irliet, for sure. Very nice. But that's pushing all the way down into 5. We are well away from that. So I'm not selling to him just yet. Thank you, Vladame. That is all I needed.
I always have a backup plan.
Just turning stuff in, left, right, and helter-skelter here to the outside. We want the atrium, because that is where Hieronymus is located. And let's go see if we can talk to him. Or if we're going to get ambushed and attacked on the way like we do every other time we come through here. Here we go. Looks like we made the trip without any difficulties. Except for that thing having a bit of a fit. I don't know what that's all about. The Emperor protects. Hieronymus Doloroso's unblinking eyes fix on Irliet. I know not why his voice, vested to protect the Imperium's borders from the intrusions of the enemies of humanity, would see fit to keep an ungodly Xenos in their retinue. But I say to you, repent, young von Valancius, and pray to the Emperor for forgiveness, for your soul has forevermore been stained with the taint of an outsider. There can be no virtue in that which is contrary to his divine will. Irliet is busy studying the local architecture. It would seem that she finds Footfall's bustle far more interesting than Hieronymus's words. Okay, nothing here about all the books we found, so I must take my leave. The Emperor protects. Does he though? Does he really? I think there's a little room for debate on that one, but okie dokie. Where's our path out of this place? We don't want to go to the warehouse. To the rest of Footfall. Indeed. Short trip. I like it. I think we're done here. No more anything. We will head back to the dock, head back to our ship, and get ready to bounce out somewhere else. We are now mobile, agile, hostile. And we got back, no worries. Alright folks, we have finished on Footfall. We are ready to reboard the ship and head to the next planet for our dynasty. We have 2 more that we need to visit and sort out. I don't know which one we'll get to next. It depends on which one we can get a path to the quickest, I assume. I think it's the one that was on the corner there. Well, this way for you, this corner. So we need to have a look at that. We need to go find out what's going on there and what we need to do to fix it. But we will need to do those things next time. This has been Disabled. My name is Ed, and this has been the fantastic Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because that helps me out tremendously. But truly, until we see each other again, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today, and goodbye.